Yeah.
Oh, it's the Gatekeepers podcast.
Gatekeepers, bitch.
You understand what's going on? Check 1 2. At Miles Low Music. On Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
On Twitter. On Snapchat. On YouTube. On Tinder. On Bumble. On Pornhub. I'm out here, baby. At Miles
in
Low,
the street.
Literally, man. Anywhere you could type in at Miles Low Music on a profile, like type it in, I bet you it's me. Oh, on Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, we on Clubhouse,
Hey.
baby. We outside.
We got cool friends, y'all. That's what that
man.
means.
There, man. I'm gonna start that top of the year.
Oh, did you get the invite
got
I
the
sent you?
Yeah, and I ain't used it yet, but I am.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
cool. As long as you got it.
I'm gonna get there top of the year. I'm usually late on things.
All right,
You
yeah.
gonna be early either way. Like
I wound up with like 4 invites. I was like, oh shit, we lit.
I got you. You sent me my second one.
Okay.
But I have an iPhone. So like, but I have one, but it broke. But yeah. Got you though. But yeah, all that shit.
man.
And it's Miles Low, ITZ Miles Low on PlayStation Network. Fuck with your boy on 2K, on GTA, on Madden, on Sims, on Mortal Kombat, all that shit. And at the Gatekeepers _ podcast on Instagram.
Indeed. What up, y'all? It's your boy Noise at Beats by Noise on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, PlayStation Network. I'm gonna be changing my my Xbox Live shit because I'm getting a new. Yeah, I'm getting a new Xbox.
Spicy Kool-Aid. What's it called?
Hot Kool-Aid 313. It's cool.
Yeah,
we gonna RIP that one, and it's just gonna be Beats by Noise. So yeah, that.
Yeah,
Beats by Noise worldwide.
It's a Spence, man. Just call me Spence. Y'all know what it is.
You want to shout out your Pornhubs and
Your extracurriculars.
I ain't got none of that, man.
if you
ain't
do
got
Spence,
none
it's
of that.
okay. We're not going.
We're not judging you. We're here for support.
I'm not a big porn dude.
That's cool.
You don't gotta be. You can be a big money maker. You know what I'm saying?
Money maker.
Yeah, nigga. Like it's not. You don't do it because it's like, oh, I just want to
watch it.
Yeah, like you don't do it just to watch your own shit. You do it
do?
for other people to watch it, and you know what I mean. And they pay you for it. OnlyFans shit.
Yeah, that ain't even my thing, man. I ain't got the bone marrow to be trying to try all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weight on these bones.
Not bone marrow, bro.
Bone dents. What the fuck? One of them, shit.
Bone density. This nigga stupid.
Shit, man. I ain't got it, man. It's an extra 75 tacked onto this body right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't finna be doing none of that.
What up? How was y'all niggas Christmas? Good?
Christmas was solid, man. Got to spend time with the family and shit. Got high as fuck. Celebrated the birth of Jesus and them.
Shout out.
That's what you celebrated? Like you was.
Was
there ever once during the day you was like, yeah, happy birthday, Jesus? Like that ever like hit your mind during the day?
on Christmas Day? Yeah.
Okay. Better than most.
I had to work, man. I got off and shit. Got off early, you know. Shout out to my young ones, man. They wanted to wait to open up their shit. They wanted to wait till I got off to open up their shit.
Oh, they real. They real.
So I got off early, man. I came home, thinking we were just gonna be in the living room. We was gonna be kicking it, as a family, open up their shit and all that. Man, they opened up their shit, went to what they like and went right in their room. Like,
Oh damn.
fuck pops, man. So I said, all right, cool.
They waited for you. They felt that was enough.
So I went home. I went in my room, went to sleep.
As you should. That's cool.
That sounds like a flat ass Christmas. I ain't
It's an
gonna lie.
off day, a day of relaxation.
But that was it, man. I'm not. It's just one of those things where I kind of feel bad because I didn't see much of my family. Just because of the times we were in. You know what I mean? I don't want to put them in situations to where, I was to get them sick or something. So
Right.
Right.
Weird times, man. Weird times.
Very much so. I spent the night at my mom's night before, and we woke up and did like a Zoom meeting with the family. But we had like these seafood platters that we made.
Yeah, y'all was on your shit.
Huh?
Y'all was on your shit. I saw the Instagram picture.
Man, when I tell you, nigga, we boiled up some crabs. Boiled up some scrimps, some turkey sausages, and put them in that bad boy. Turkey hot links.
Nice.
And I made.
Nice.
I'm so proud of myself. made my own like hot and juicy sauce. Like anybody who knows what hot and juicy is, you ever hot and juicy Smith?
Absolutely.
Yes, I made my own sauce.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
It's all
boy,
in
when I
the
tell you
sauce.
that shit hit.
Yeah,
that-
but I don't know who makes that sauce on purpose. Like if you ain't eating that shit had your shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Who eating
it's
that shit on purpose?
definitely a
you don't eat that standalone.
a bowel mover.
Hey, fellas, man, that's a terrible first date too. Like,
Yeah, don't.
y'all
do
gotta
that
stop
to
doing
yourself.
that shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
I like it. I don't like it as a date period because I think like it's not like.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something you would like a birthday party type shit. I don't like it like a one-on-one shit, but it's good 'cause you see the woman's true colors. You see how she really eats, how she really get down. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's hard to keep that. Oh, I'm just so cute when you.
I can't.
Shout out to dogs, by the way.
I can't
Shout
fuck
out
if you tucking your farts in all day and shit.
Right.
That's why I was like, yeah, she-
rolling that shit back. I hear
know
it
what
too.
I'm saying?
This good.
Whole time we cuddling, watching the movie afterwards, I hear your stomach
And she be
rumbling,
like,
and we
"Oh,
just ate.
I'm just hungry.
No, you not. I just watched you devour that shit. You not hungry, nigga. You rolling your shit back.
Yeah, man.
Nasty ass. Yo, go to the bathroom.
Gassy
That
ass.
is too funny.
But the funny thing about that was, I talked to I'm not gonna say which family member because I know she listens.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? But we talked about dating websites, right?
Oh god.
And
Cause you on like all of them.
that's what we get to. Cause we had we played a game where like you got to call one of your friends on speakerphone on Zoom
Wow.
on speakerphone,
Yeah.
and like have them say this word that one of my cousins wrote down, but you can't tell them it's a part of the game. You gotta get them to say it normally.
Okay.
So I called noise. But I had to tell them. Mind you, my family is like mixed cultures, mixed races, a bunch of different marriages, and you know what I mean? Like, so I told them, like, listen, like whoever I'm calling, just know that at any given time they can say any amount of whatever cuss words are in the dictionary. You know what I mean? Or any joke or what, you know what I mean? So just bear with me, because we had one of my cousins, her husband is white. And he had his white mom and dad and sister on with us.
Yeah.
And I just knew, I'm like, I know someone called noise. He'd be like, what up, my nigga? What up, nigga? What, nigga? What? Man, nigga, I'm fucking up on these goddamn ribs. I just knew he was. Because I knew him, like, he probably drinking. He probably a little loaded. He probably been smoking a little. I just know it. He having a good time. My word was erection. Tried to get him to say erection. I was like, hey, yo, bro. Man, I met this little chick at my mom's house, bro. She gave me a stiffy. He's like, and he played it so cool. He's like, a stiffy, I'm like, bro, what's the medical term of that? What's that called? What's it called? It's like, I just knew he was gonna be like, nigga, that's a goddamn boner, nigga. She was a white bitch. I knew he was. I knew he was. He's like, are you talking about a damn erection? I'm like, yes, sir. There we go. All right, nigga, have a good night. I just knew it.
And I was like, that was the weirdest shit ever. I was like, what? Okay, cool. I'm glad I could be there for you.
But what one of my relatives did was she calls. We had no idea who she was calling. We just hear a deep voice. Man, you done with your family yet? I'm like, ooh. He's like, oh, hey, Nate. I'm actually still here, but we're just having a conversation. I wanted to include you on the conversation. We're like, who's Nate? Who's Nate? Like we kind of, that was the day before, so we kind of like got up on her when the whole family got on actual Christmas Day because we playing the game. They want to mess with the game. I'm like, well, you mean to do that? And she gave me this dating website, and I'm like, yo, they have a dating website for everything, literally. And I knew they had enough of them, but I did not know they literally had them literally. Yeah. For literally, like. Anything. Specialty you could think of.
Farmers, Christians,
Muslims.
Yeah, fucking.
I told you about the rich
teachers.
One, right? Did I tell you about the rich dating site I'm on?
Rich?
Yes, sir.
What you mean?
It's called Luxy. Right. You have to have a confirmed income of $250,000 a year. $250,000 minimum, or get voted on by people. Now people get like like how Tag he get like coins for participating in other people's shit. You get like tokens to like boost your profile
Right.
for approving people or disapproving people. So you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, shit. I don't got $250,000. I've never made $250,000 yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hop on that bit. And
Yeah,
put myself out there, and I got approved. So if you see me pull up, excuse me, if you see me pull up to the next Gatekeepers podcast, top of the year, in a Phantom, and
there's a good chance you found the one.
there's a good chance we just hit. You know what I mean? Like we came up, gentlemen. So
All right.
I want y'all too, and everybody in the Gatekeepers community to please wish me luck. As I
searches for his sugar.
As I search for my queen.
I couldn't fuck an old ass white woman just so I could.
Not an old ass white woman, but
or something.
Could you fuck a 31-year-old black woman with $250,000 income? Who works for like Forbes?
But them probably ain't the ones that's gonna be on.
No, they on there. They on there too, player.
Okay. I just, we're
gonna get you on one.
When we
of
talk
these
about those, it immediately goes to, damn man, this white woman like drowned in witch hazel. Like,
I'm
not trying to.
My nigga said drowned in witch hazel.
We're gonna get Spence on one of these guys. That's my goal.
Just
for
put him up on Bumble, so he ain't got to do nothing. They just ask him the first question.
Right.
Come on, man. I'm taking, man.
I know, but you're like, it's fun. It's a place for friends too. You can. It's like a BFF section. You just meet people.
Don't get me in no trouble.
I'm not. Y'all could both have one.
No.
We playing.
Yeah.
These is jokes.
But real quick, we're supposed to have a guest today. Shout out to Vic Smith. You know what I mean? Actually couldn't make it today, but it's all Vic. Good. But over the week, we lost my man Ecstasy of Houdini.
Damn.
Hey man, shout out to everybody who thought Houdini was one person.
Right. I was about to say the same thing. Like I was like, I forgot that it's not just one person. I forgot it's a group. Christ. I forgot, and I'm a hip hop fanatic.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the one.
Like,
I'm niggas.
I seen so many people like R.I.P. Houdini. I was like,
oh no, that's not funny. But damn.
It's a group, right?
And the question that came across my feed was that they asked to discuss with you guys was, where does Houdini rank in that era's of groups?
Oh boy.
Like A-list, B-list, C-list, top 5, top 10.
Freaks come out at night.
I mean, I wasn't alive.
Yeah, I can't speak for that. I can't speak for that time. But I know that was a song like my mom and dad.
Yeah, that was a big record, but like
they had more than Freaks come out at night, nigga.
Friends.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
I mean,
God bless the dead, by the way.
But I don't know, man. I mean, when I think of the 80s, I mean, I guess they're there as a group.
Are they one of the more influential groups? I mean, or
not to me. I can't speak on. I
can't. I think like they came before Run DMC, right?
I believe so.
I think they find out.
Did they?
When we talk about 80s hip hop, I think of like Rakim, LL.
Yeah, that's why I said groups.
DMC.
There's a lot of like individuals that shit on them.
I mean, I guess you would put them up there. It's hard for me to say now because, you know what I mean? You know, death, unfortunately, is the ultimate promotion. But, so I don't know.
Let's see. They were 82. Run DMC was 83.
That's wild.
So they might be super like influential to that crowd.
Maybe. Huh.
I feel as if, cause I think that's such like a huge. They're like one of the most real slept on groups, like just off of impact of the culture alone. Same way how like I feel like how we for a minute, maybe not now, but for a minute we all hated on Soulja Boy.
No one hated on Soulja Boy.
Shit.
Who hated on Soulja Boy?
The entire music industry.
Was it for his antics or for?
No, we're talking about like early like Soulja Boy first coming out. Everybody respected his grind and his hustle, but everybody was like, "This nigga's killing hip hop. This is it. It's the end."
I mean,
did we get? I don't remember that when Soulja Boy.
What?
He's killing hip hop.
yeah, I
Dance,
remember
snap
that.
music shit. Like that literally was like, unless you were down there in the South in that time, maybe.
But
that
see,
was your
again,
thing.
that's one of the. That's one that goes to the argument. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some New York niggas, man. Like, you know what I mean?
That want the lyrical miracle shit.
Yeah, before, you know, it wasn't about niggas wasn't super lyrical until the South took over. That's when motherfuckers wants to talk about lyrics. But come on, dude. Like, even if you look at East Coast hip hop, them Run DMC niggas wasn't super lyrical. When we talk about the Houdini cats, they wasn't super lyrical.
Now, really, who was though?
Rakim.
Besides Kim,
And Big Daddy
besides
Kane.
Kane, besides KRS,
Nas.
besides Mobb Deep, besides Big L. I mean, like they had it was a few, but like
Nas,
who was
Biggie,
really okay?
Jay.
That now we're getting later though. This is like early '80s. We're talking with Houdini.
trying
We
to
talking
keep
about
it.
early 80s. The only one is Rakim. But the South started to take over 96, 97.
Yeah.
And so, but once 96 and 97 when the process started, in my opinion. And then when 2000 hit, it was kind of like,
It was out of there.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
And then that's when motherfuckers started talking about hip hop is dying and motherfuckers being super lyrical miracle and shit. Like, come on, man. A hip hop, a hippity hippie. Nigga, that's not lyrical.
But that was the foundation.
It was what everything
Right.
else is built upon.
I mean, right? I mean, can we agree on that, Smith? Like that's the foundation of where we at now. Fair?
What do you mean where we at now?
That was the ground level, the basement, the foundation of where we at now in hip hop. Meaning that we wouldn't have got the KRS's to the J's, Nas's, 50s, Kanye, Wayne.
Because of the hip
Without
hop.
And now we
hippity
right-
hippie?
a hippie to the
Hell
It's
no.
evolved. It's
I
evolution.
ain't giving a hip hop a hippity hippity that much credit.
So that's not the founding hip hop?
I don't know what the first hip hop song was, but it's not a hip hop a hippity hippity.
Okay, wasn't
I
that
don't
the
think
first
so.
one to
I thought that
chart?
was one of the first ones.
First one to chart for hip hop?
I don't know. But I'm not giving a hip hop a hippity hippity.
What are you giving as the foundation then?
The foundation?
What's the foundation of hip hop? Give me something. Give me a hip hop song before that.
I don't know.
Cause there is none. I mean, there's James Brown.
I don't know. I don't
talking
know what.
shit.
I don't really know. So you saying a hip hop a hippity hippity is the first hip hop song?
Let's. I think that's a good marker to put for the first hip hop song.
Okay.
That's like the Bill Russell.
A hip hop a hippity hippity is the first hip hop song.
So what I'm saying is, then if we agree that that's the foundation, then I mean, like how can we knock that for being the beginning? Like they had no examples to go off of. There was no, oh man, I'm a big fan of Lil Wayne. I'm a big fan of Rakim. Like it was like, oh nigga,
Yeah.
I'm not
we
saying
doing it.
I'm not saying it hasn't evolved. What I'm saying is when the conversation comes up with when it pertains to lyrics and people being lyrical, it did not start until the South took over. And then when you look at the foundation of hip hop, if you're saying that is the first song, then you niggas wasn't lyrical either. That is my point.
I don't like. I hear what you're saying. I don't. Go ahead, Noe. What? I think we're on the same
Because
language.
look at all the hip hop artists before Rakim. They were not lyrical.
Right. But
Fair.
I think what we're missing is somewhere
you had to start somewhere.
from the point of a hip hop, a hippie to rock
because to me
we put a premium on lyricism.
A hip hop, a hippity. That was still, to me, it was still the era of the DJs. So
yeah, because it was party music.
That was more of a DJ part. That was more of a.
It was party music. It wasn't. It like when hip hop first started. It wasn't a super lyrical art form. It was party music.
So in my mind, in my mindset, it was the KRS-Ones, KRS-One, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane were the start of
the lyricism became
lyricism, lyrics. MC Shan. That is when people started, but it still was not. It still was not a part of hip hop that was completely exposed though.
Okay.
It was only a certain amount of artists. So you had to me, because before Rakim, folks wasn't doing metaphors, double and triple entendres and all that shit.
Well, okay, true, got you. So evolved.
it was only a certain amount of artists
that were doing that,
specifically on the East Coast, that were lyrical. Everyone around them was still doing party music, and the DJ still ran it all.
Okay. So, got you.
Because even Big Daddy Kane's run wasn't that long.
Right. Okay. So we're here. We're at Big Daddy Kane. We're at Rakim. We're at early Nas, you know what I mean? We're at that level of hip hop.
Yeah.
We can agree that was an evolution from Sugar Hill Gang to where we're at now at the Rakim era, right?
Okay.
So, and there was a lot more lyricism to come after Rakim.
This is a fact. A sound that he birthed.
Perfect. What I'm saying is there's a regression from the era of that came right after Rakim to Soulja Boy.
There was no regression. It just kept evolving because Soulja Boy would still be known as Soulja Boy would still be looked at as party music.
Right.
But the
premium
specifically coming from the South, you still had the Outkast, you still had the Faces, you had the Ludacris, you had people that could actually rap.
But you had but they were also making party records.
Absolutely. Yeah. But they could still rap.
Yeah.
So I don't see it as a regression. I just see it as there are so many genres within hip hop.
And
when we run into a genre we don't like, we like to throw lyrics out there as a defensive mechanism.
Well, I mean, that's like, I don't know about that. I mean, because it's, let's see. Like, look at like wide receivers. You know what I mean? Like, the premium is always going to be the fast niggas that can catch good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And once that's not the premium anymore, and you still got motherfuckers getting passed up because, oh shit, he can catch with one hand. He can't do shit else, but he can catch with one hand. He looks cool doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
but you still have to go, even if you're going to take it the football route, you still have to go out there and you still have to put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, lyrics are only one part of the song.
True.
And oftentimes, the super lyrical niggas get left behind because they can't make music.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what does that leave Soulja Boy then? Because he didn't have the greatest song. He just had an incredible
Soulja Boy tapped into
marketing and
Soulja Boy tapped into
the children.
No, he tapped into the YouTube market before anybody did. Yeah. He tapped into the YouTube market. He tapped into having a super online presence.
Mm-hmm.
He had the dances and he had good music. He didn't have the lyrics, but it worked. It's the same. It's the same as fucking what's my brother that passed away?
Pop Smoke.
No, Heavy D.
Oh yeah.
Come on, it's the same shit. It's the same exact shit.
Okay, I see.
Was Heavy D ever running hip hop though? Running it. He was a big part of it.
Soulja Boy wasn't.
Soulja Boy was running hip hop.
Soulja Boy wasn't running hip hop.
Yes, he was.
Soulja Boy unlocked a different door within hip hop.
Soulja Boy was running every aspect of hip hop.
He was not running.
Soulja Boy's tours did all the numbers.
Yeah, come on now. You
got to remember this. The only person that was really competing with Soulja Boy at that time really competing. Wayne was at his peak. What's the nigga name? 50 and Kanye. You can throw Jay in there, but Jay always gonna be on that level. Eminem always gonna be on that level, selling out arenas and shit.
Soulja Boy
was doing
Soulja Boy was mid 2000s.
True.
Do you know all the artists that was out in the mid 2000s?
There was hella of them, but Soulja Boy was that one.
What Soulja Boy did was he unlocked a different bag within hip hop, and then a lot of hip hop artists started to follow it. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to being one of the great premier artists, Soulja Boy was never that.
I don't know. Maybe in a technical sense, but from a media standpoint, he was a A-list artist.
A-list.
Like that. And I think there wasn't necessarily a regression, but I think the premium went from lyricism to party music. You know,
where it started.
Yeah, it went back to where it started, and now we're at a point where it seems to me, from what I'm seeing, back on the lyricism kick. But we're at a point now to where we can balance the lyricism and the party.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
over what did it say? Over 18 months, Soulja Boy had 12 #1 songs in an 18-month span. Gate.
I'm one of those where the numbers don't always reflect the streets, so to speak. So again, we talk about the mid 2000s.
Let's stop there.
There are many artists in the mid 2000s that were on fire.
Yeah, but Soulja Boy trumped all of them though.
Because Soulja Boy was getting it from a different place. No one had tapped into the YouTube market yet. No one had tapped into the online presence like Soulja Boy did.
That's true, but how many artists in hip hop were really popping at that time?
Shit, mid 2000s?
No, I'm talking about at the time Soulja Boy was on his run.
Okay, let me see. When was? Because I want to say Crank That was the peak.
The break. I thought Crank That was the start. Really?
Crank That was the start.
And then he had let's
see. Crank That was 07.
Okay.
Crank That, Soulja Girl, and Ya Bitch Ya were 07.
Yeah, I'm giving him Crank That.
Okay, that's what you would give him. But the Billboard charts, I know you say it doesn't represent the streets, but
yeah,
it's what
still,
it is.
The Billboard charts.
There.
Okay. Also songs that were released in 2007.
Okay.
So you want to go there? International Players Anthem.
Okay.
Great song.
Kanye Stronger. 50 Cent, I Get Money. DJ Khaled, I'm So Hood. Going the Soulja Boy route. Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot.
Okay.
Huey, Pop Lock and Drop It.
Okay.
Rich Boy, Throw Some D's.
Yep.
Gorilla Zoe, Hood Nigga. Crime Mob, Rock Your Hips. You got T-Pain, Buy You a Drink.
Great.
Hurricane Chris, A Baby. Shot Boys, Party Like a Rock Star. Ply, Shawty. I'm not acknowledge that one.
Which one?
Lupe, Superstar.
Go back to the one you're not gonna miss. Which one?
50 Cent, Ayo Technology.
Oh,
great.
Shit. Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Walk It Out. Cupid Shuffle. Pretty Ricky, On the Hotline.
Great. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Kanye, Flashing Lights.
Yeah, Kanye's on his that was 80, not 808. That was Dark Twisted Fantasy time, I think. Yeah. Kanye was on his shit.
Kanye, Good Life.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was Graduation.
So what I'm saying is he may have
yes.
Okay. He completely
because the Kanye
he's groundbreaking, opening up a different bag for these artists.
Now look,
but he wasn't.
Let me take you somewhere though, real quick.
Okay.
Of all them songs you mentioned, right? How many weeks in the year? 52?
Yeah.
Soulja Boy was #1 for 40 of them motherfuckers. 40!
Yes. But in relation to, we also have to remember that at that point,
ringtones weren't counting on the charts.
At that point, the radio was insignificant.
How? Wait,
radio is
radio's never
most
really been
important at that
insignificant.
time.
Like it's not.
Because streaming wasn't a thing.
2007?
Streaming wasn't a thing at that time.
LimeWire, BearShare.
Yeah,
all
but
that shit
people were
didn't-
still
You weren't
radio.
getting paid from LimeWire.
Yeah, that's the thing. Artists weren't getting paid from that. Artists were actually getting paid from
Soulja
radio.
Boy shit was
airplay.
all over YouTube and shit.
But
That's
it was
where
all. But it got picked up on radio.
He
He
was.
wouldn't take off till he took off on radio.
He's
And
extremely.
BET.
He's extremely groundbreaking. But there were artists that were bigger than him in 2007.
Of course, but he had the big. There was a time though when he was the hit man of hip hop. There was a time like that. Like it wasn't a long time. It wasn't. I don't think it was a great time for music in my mind. But
maybe
innovative time. You know what I mean? But there was a moment in time when that nigga was that nigga though. He was him. Like
Look, I fuck with Big Soulja, man. He's
when
a
we look
legend.
at like Lil Baby and
Yeah.
Da Baby and NBA Youngboy and Roddy Ricch now, that was Soulja in one. For 1 year, that was Soulja Boy. Like
Yeah. All right.
that's crazy.
I'm just saying, like I mean, like I
I
don't
can
know how
say, because we can go back to the argument, I can say, I said earlier, like, Rakim was the, Rakim birthed the sound. He was the innovator
There
of
we
that
go.
Yeah.
sound.
let me.
But I didn't say he wasn't the greatest of that year, or he was
But
just,
he
can-
what he was. He was for a minute though. He had a run.
Especially like shit. When did Follow the Leader come out?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was God MC. Like he was.
yeah, the God MC, but was he ever, quote unquote, the best
Yes.
at making music?
Wait, I mean,
I-
the best is relative. Let's go
Because
with
that's
that.
what, at the end of the day,
Okay.
at the end of the day,
Okay.
it comes down to
relative,
the music.
and that's all relative, too, though, right?
To a point.
Right.
To a point. Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is because I don't like comparing. Oh, well, my favorite was I had this argument with my boy Sharon all the time. He's a Niners fan, so he swears to God Joe Montana's the best quarterback of all time. I'm like, nigga, I'm watching Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like I
Bust
watched
his
him
ass.
bust ass. Like I watched Peyton. I watched Drew Brees. I watched A-Rod. Joe Montana was a bad man,
but these niggas
but
is
these
busting
niggas
his
today
ass.
is cold. Like he ain't no Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's ways to evolve and improve the shit, but you know what I mean? You'll never hear me say Mike Vick was the best quarterback in the world. Just
Yeah,
because
that
it
Did
was
some
like
cool shit.
did some
like,
dope-ass shit,
on
like-
the field, but
Not a
nah.
run.
he had a run. He had a great run. And that's why I consider Soulja Boy is right there. It's like if we'd have had a league full of quarterbacks that just ran and couldn't
Yeah.
throw. You know what I mean? Like imagine the league today when none of the quarterbacks can throw.
No.
You know what I mean? We have lucky to have quarterbacks that can
But
do both.
does having a moment equate to the best though?
Does having a moment equate to the best? For a moment, yeah, I guess you can say that.
Okay.
I right.
I mean,
I mean, at the moment, I mean, you look at
it's circumstance.
like people win MVP over LeBron all the time, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
But
we're not gonna say
LeBron
they're
is still
not
the
good,
best
but
player
it's
in the
still
league.
Bron over here. You know what I mean? Yo, Bron still is the better hooper. I love this piano too. It's like I can like
Just waited. Yeah.
push a little instant. You know what I mean?
I
Emphasis on it.
think again, Soulja is an innovator.
For sure.
I think he had a moment, and that's what I'm gonna leave it. Legend though.
Yeah.
07 was my
Big
time.
Soulja.
Big Soulja was a
Big
legend.
Soulja was that nigga, bro.
Big Soulja was a legend.
But that's tough to be like, yo, like there was a point in time when that nigga was the nigga, like
When that nigga was the boy.
that nigga was the one, like nobody could tell him shit, nobody could outdo anything he does, and we know that he's not the most skilled at what he's doing.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about those lyrics. It's only one part of the song.
I don't know, but yeah, I feel like yeah. I forgot how we got here,
Yeah.
but shout out Soulja Boy, man.
yeah.
Just to be
Big
fair,
Soulja.
let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something then. Are any of y'all favorite songs super lyrical?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you will.
Not mine.
Not like my all time favorites, but like there's some that are up there, pretty lyrical, like super lyrical.
Okay.
It depends. If you're saying when you say lyrical, I automatically think Lyrical Miracle.
Absolutely.
So no.
That's where I'm at.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm with you there. But
At the end of the day, if it sounds good, I know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I know the lyrics. Lyric by lyric, song by song, word for word.
Now
None of that shit is super lyrical.
let's stop here though. Let's stop here.
None of the songs. I don't have to go on Rap Genius on none of my favorite songs.
Are any of your favorite artists 100% trash lyrically?
No. But they're not. You can be my favorite artist. You can be my favorite artist. That doesn't mean
Okay.
your music is my go-to.
What percentage of your favorite songs are made by rap songs? Are made by rappers who are 100% trash?
100% trash.
100% trash. Like we're yes, 100% trash.
0. But they're not super lyrical either.
I mean, you don't have to. It's different.
But they're not trash.
They're not trash though. That's what I mean. Like, you don't have to be super lyrical. 100% of the time, every word is.
There is. I don't.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be
unless it's
Jadakiss every song.
Unless it's a fucking what's the white dude name?
Jack Harlow.
No.
That's your-
There's a white dude like pink hair and shit.
Machine Gun Kelly.
No, I can't think of the fuck his name is.
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff. Riff Raff might be the worst rapper I've ever heard. Like unless you like that, I think I haven't heard a rapper yet that was just complete trash. Now I've heard a rapper that
Give me your Mount Rushmore trash rappers. We're gonna go here today. Why not?
Lord
Jesus.
We winging it, man. It's the last show of the year. God
Yep.
damn it.
Last one.
2020,
my
man.
top 5 worst rappers.
Yo, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, give
Silk.
me a top 5. Silk the Shocker.
Silk the Shocker.
Now this is your like people's like, okay, whatever.
I could throw
Silk.
I could throw all of No Limit on there, to be honest with you.
That's cool. That's one then. Throw No Limit on there.
No.
Limit
I
record.
got Silk the Shocker. I got Master
that shit
P.
Lil Romeo and
I'm not gonna put
Mystical.
it
Where we
on.
going?
Yeah, you gotta relax.
That's where you going? Just gonna- The Soldiers.
The Outlaws.
Hilarious.
On the mountain?
Oh yeah, them niggas was ass, boy. Pac. That's how you know Pac love them niggas, cause they ruined all his joints.
He hyped them up too.
The Outlaws, and I'm
Oh,
putting them
God.
as a group. That's
Yeah,
a group.
Okay, yeah,
So-
the whole
So
thing.
Silk,
P,
Matt P,
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
You're one of the people that count with your thumb first, my nigga. That's so weird. Like that's the weirdest shit in the world to me. Like I know this shit. That's so weird.
Y'all go. Give me, and I'm come back to me.
Man, I'm gonna start off with the bass god. I'm throwing Lil B up there for
Nah, I
sure.
ain't gonna do that.
Huh?
I ain't gonna do that.
Shit, I'm throwing what? I love what Lil B stood for. You know what I mean? Like
I can throw Keek the Sneak.
Oh shit.
yada I mean.
Keek the Sneak is.
Woo! And we talking about who deserves to be on the
That's
Mount
4.
Rushmore
Keek the Sneak
of
is
worst rappers. Magoo.
Oh,
Timbaland and Magoo.
That's
Oh.
cold.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Magoo gotta go.
I got 4.
All right, go ahead.
Give me Lil B for sure. With a quickness.
Yeah, you been a little disrespectful.
Lil B was terrible. What do you mean? What? Lil B had some heat he was spitting? You gonna say that right here publicly on the Gatekeepers podcast?
I fucked a little B, man.
I fuck with him too,
Lil Boo
but
had-
like he
Lil
was
B had
terrible.
moments.
He was terrible though. Terrible. Like,
Didn't go for it as an adult.
oh my god, I think I was Anthony Bennett out there, bro. Like that was terrible. Like from the
Oh,
moment
no.
he got in, like, oh yeah, this nigga's not it. He hot though, but that's not it. What else? Give me, maybe I'll give some slack. Maybe I won't. But another guy I thought was just terrible. Had his like his standout sentences of songs. You know what I mean? But none are quotable off the top of my head. Trick Daddy.
Oh, you out your motherfucking mind
I
now,
do not
bro.
like Trick Daddy.
Wow.
It's me.
Wow.
It's me.
Wow.
Trick Daddy. What you
Yeah.
gotta say about that though? You don't.
Wow.
You don't agree with that one,
No,
Nana?
I it's just funny. I wouldn't put him there, but I understand. Damn, Trick Daddy.
Give me the entire Snap movement. The entire. I need all that. All that lyrically was trash. No? What's lyrical Snap song? Let me know. Give me one. Give me one quotable would be like, he did say that. Sean Paul from the Young Bloods did say that. You know what I mean?
Never mind. You're right.
Lil Scrappy said
shit.
that.
Never mind.
He did. I like Scrappy. You know what I mean? Met him, he cool dude, but he ain't say shit.
Yeah, these niggas.
Who else? What did Fabo say ever?
But they were
you are getting
danceable.
What is that?
Disrespectful.
Help me understand.
They
like,
were danceable records, though.
yeah, so's the Macarena, my nigga.
Yo,
know what I'm
come
saying?
on, man. All right.
Like, we're just talking straight from that standpoint. You know what I mean? If we're talking just from like okay, who's the slowest, who's the worst free throw shooting NBA player? Oh, we're gonna throw Shaq for
Yeah.
sure. Like, he was a beast. He did what he had to do for his position. So like, I'm not knocking their music or their
Okay.
timing, but just on that one skill, Mount Rushmore of not being lyrical, that whole movement was the hottest movement
Anybody
in the world.
put Silk the Shocker on the?
He
Yeah,
did.
that was my
That was
number
his
one.
first one.
All right.
Let's see. Trick Daddy, Lil B, Snap Music. And I gotta think. Give me yours. You said
Magoo. Yeah, we got Magoo. Then we got Damn.
Oh, Benzino.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, we forgot that one.
That's 5.
Didn't he try to like give himself 5 mics in the source?
Yeah.
I think you did. Damn. Give me Mike Jones.
Okay. Because
Who?
Paul Wall was out barring him, so I get it.
Give me Mike Jones. And give me Birdman. That's my 5. Wrap it up right there with Stunner.
All right.
Why not? By the way, I just Googled top 10 absolute worst rappers of all time.
Oh boy, what did it give you?
10 they said Eazy-E. 9 they said Master P. 8 they said Silk the Shocker. Whoa. 7 they said Big Sean.
Ooh.
That's tough. AKA your 8-year-old sister's favorite rapper. Okay. Mike Jones.
Okay.
P. Puffy Diddy Daddy Combs.
Yeah.
Chief Keef. Young Thug. Birdman. Soulja Boy. Somebody said you guy from Wu-Tang. Trinidad James.
I mean, he's been making better music since he's been on the Sneaker Show.
Mm-hmm. What else? Who's your? You got 2 more noise.
I got 2 more. Damn.
Oh no, these are the new and improved version. Okay.
Skilo.
Wow.
So who?
The,
I wish I was a little bit
yeah.
taller. I wish I was
okay.
a baller.
Have you ever
I wish I
heard
had
any
a
of his
crib.
other music?
Mm-mm.
All right. And then very last one.
Somebody said Bone Crusher.
Y'all gonna kill me for this. Roscoe Dash. I think Roscoe Dash is terrible.
You niggas is being disrespectful this morning, man.
Is it really disrespectful?
Nigga, you still got
Or
2,
wherever
my
y'all
nigga.
listen. I don't got 2.
How many you got? 1?
No, I gave my 5.
Nigga, you said
Silk,
Silk P.
Master P, The Outlaws, Keek the Sneak, Benzino.
You did say
Yeah, that's wild.
Let's see.
All accurate picks, by the way.
They got Plies up here. They got Memphis Bleak up here. Flow Rider. Chingy.
They got Boosie up there.
Webby. Gutter. Yayo. Iggy Azalea. Bone Crusher.
T.
Birdman. Mike Jones. OG Macko. Nick Cannon.
That's disrespectful.
Nick Cannon's on this video.
Oh, Nick deserves to be on there.
Yeah.
Riff Raff, Shaq, Vanilla Ice, Krayshawn, OJ the Juice Man, I-20, Lil B, JoJo and Diggy Simmons,
Oh.
Silk the Shocker, Lil Yachty, Blueface at 2, and then Magoo at 1.
I forgot about Blueface.
Yeah, we ain't doing that either.
How about Blueface?
You said we're not doing that either?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Why not?
Blueface is that nigga, man. Blueface is that nigga, man.
Come on, really?
Yeah. What?
All right.
What makes makes Blueface that nigga, Dante?
I fuck with Blueface.
Okay, but wait.
Okay,
Fucking
fucking with him is one
And
thing,
what
but what
makes
makes
him
him
that
that nigga?
And he's getting better.
What makes him that nigga?
No. If you're that nigga, you don't need to get better.
Oh, he's improving.
Yeah.
No,
You're
nigga.
there.
You just said about a month ago that artist development doesn't exist anymore.
True.
To bring it back. And
True.
He's developing as an artist.
So
This is true.
So
You
wait,
right. You
wait,
are correct.
wait.
He's developing as an artist.
pause. Stop. No, stop the fucking presses. What makes him that nigga though?
Right.
Oh, he's that nigga to me.
To you, I'm saying like in
Blueface
general.
is that nigga, man. And he got one of the biggest shows on wherever his show is at right now. I think it's
His show. What do you mean his show?
he has his own version of like the Bad Girls Club and shit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
on
okay.
Facebook. Ain't no,
I
oh
don't-
no,
I think
it's on
on,
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah, it's on OnlyFans.
nigga, Big Baller Brand got a better show than him, my nigga. What you mean?
Their show is actually
His show,
pretty
his
good.
show
That show's
is
good.
his show is like be trending all the time though. Just saying.
So does their dad, my nigga. What do you mean? They dad
But-
trends more than Blueface.
I mean, he might have a great show, but
That's not
as
to
a
me, that nigga.
rapper, the boy is terrible.
Ass.
He's getting better.
But he's not that nigga though. He can't be that nigga if he's still got to get better.
Again. So,
He
artist development doesn't exist.
Yeah,
no.
but here's
we
the
always
thing.
we every time
can you be that
every
nigga if
time-
you don't know the fundamentals?
you can learn them.
But can you be that?
Like
Could you already be that nigga?
He used to be all over the place.
Right.
He's getting better.
So he-
If I put you in a game, in a 5-on-5 game, and I start you, and you don't know any fundamentals,
You can't be that
can
nigga.
you possibly
His-
be that
he-
nigger?
but-
You
in
can
that,
shoot.
in that
I
moment,
You can be a shooter. You can be a dunker.
I've seen his growth.
okay,
That doesn't
that's
mean he's
cool.
that nigga. Though.
He's that nigga to me, man.
I'll accept
fuck
it.
with
He's that
Blueface.
nigga to you.
Okay.
I fuck with Face, man.
That ain't the face that we go.
Man,
We not go-
Scarface, Ghostface,
Shit.
nigga, MF Doom, whatever, my nigga. We not, nigga, see ya, nigga. We not going Blueface. Nigga. Blueface gives no love for the lyrical part, but all good. But I do think 2020 has been a very great year for lyrical MCs making, you know, that type of music making a real pushback into the. I feel like we've been real, and I say we because I am a lyrical rapper.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I feel like as and I don't want to say like I'm biased because I do love my babies and my NBA Young Boys and my
Mhm.
Riches and my YFN Lucci's and my G Herbos
Right.
and
I fuck with
my Sada Babies. You know what I mean? I get it. My Megans. I understood. It's perfectly fine to me. But I feel like this feels like a resurgence and a what's the word? Like I feel like Soulja Boy and the Snap music was like the renaissance of like where music is now,
Why?
in a sense. Huh?
Why?
Why do I feel like it's a renaissance for where music is now? I feel like
Yeah.
that was the beginning and awakening of it's not about what you say, it's about
How you say
the
it.
beat and the gimmick and the all the extras outside of the music get you more attention to bring to your
I
music.
mean,
Which isn't a bad thing.
I
'cause it's-
can't really say that because Soulja Boy's music was dance music.
Mhm.
He really
it was
didn't.
that was
He
it was a
didn't
gimmick.
really. He didn't really take the rapping part seriously.
Okay. So
The
what's
artists-
the between
artists,
that
the
and
artists that you've named, while their cadence and the way they rap is getting played out, they're still rapping.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I feel like that same way how we got from Rakim to
Baby can
rap.
The Baby can rap.
Yeah.
He just raps
Baby
the
can
same
rap.
on
Megan
every
can
fucking
rap.
song.
Cardi can. Well, her writers can rap. You know what I mean? Like Drake can rap. Like we have those people that like can rap, but the same way how we had to get from Sugar Hill Gang to Rakim. You know what I mean? It's the same way we had to get from Soulja Boy to goddamn Lil Pump. You know what I mean?
But see that you got it. But again, it's about subgenres because you talk about all these artists, and then look at other artists that have dropped this year. Like the Nas's have dropped.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's a great real. That's why I feel like this is
the Eminems have dropped.
Right.
Like,
that's why I feel like
it's such a great time.
And that's why I think this is a renaissance for lyrical artists to really like to re-submerge from the depths of whatever
no,
hell,
that's
Hades is.
I don't think that's true at all because look at what's my boy name with that dropped the album with Jay.
Jay Electronica?
Jay Electronica is known as one that is super lyrical.
Yeah.
But that dropped this year.
Yeah, it dropped this year.
Right.
He dropped 2 of them this year. One, the second one I did like. It was a leak, but I did like it. But it goes to show that no matter how lyrical you are, if the music is not good,
it don't matter.
Niggas is going to trash it.
Yeah.
So the music has to be good. Whether you're lyrical or not, the music got to be good, or it's going to get trashed.
Okay, I mean, and that's why I'm not saying for universal acclaim because you're always going to have. I think we're never going back to the. Social media did all that to where it's like now I feel like social media said to where we're never going back on about 95% of things in this world. We're never going back to where somebody can tell you what's the hottest song X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there was a time when it went from hottest song the DJs playing on the radio to the clubs to the internet. Now it's going from the internet to the clubs to fuck if it gets to radio because we good either which way. You know what I mean? It'll never go back to where radio's
is breaking stuff.
It's breaking shit and it's like, yo, you heard it here first. Play that shit again. It's that Funk Flex shit. You know what I mean? What song did he do? He was on the beginning. I forgot what song it was. New York
he just
song.
dropped a song with King Von.
Huh?
Oh
he
did do that record
King
with King
Von.
Von. Yeah.
Who?
Funk Master Flex.
Oh, hell yeah, tap in. What's the song I'm thinking of though? He was in the beginning of the song like New York song. Oh yeah, that's that new shit. Whoop diddy whoop. I forgot what song it was. It'll come. Annie up.
Yeah.
Like how like they like, oh we have to put Funk Flex on this shit right here for it to be
and the bomb.
Hella bombs and play it back and scratches all in the shit. You don't gotta do that no more.
For the record that makes you want to stab people. Yeah. Perfect.
What you gonna lose? Your life for your
that record either is gonna make you want to fight or stab.
We don't experience songs anymore. Especially with COVID did nothing but speed up that process. So now it's not in the clubs. You know, don't nobody really listen to radio no more. So really the shit really it's tough out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could throw an album on, listen to it one time, say it's trash or it's cool, and then I'm on to the next.
Yeah, the lifespan of a project.
Not only are we not experiencing, we're not experiencing music no more. We don't have experience attached to music, but there's so much music dropping at once.
Yeah.
Ain't enough time to go back and give it 2-3 listens.
And I think that's another downfall of lyrical music is the meaning and the intent isn't always right in your face, and the metaphors aren't always. See, I did my air quotes on metaphors. You know what I mean? Like the bars aren't always right in your face like that. So, and with such a fast food community that we have in hip hop right now, we're never going back to that. Right. And that's why I think it feels good to see that you've got your. Even though I hated it, you got your Jay Electronicas. You've got your Freddie Gibbs, your Griseldas.
Yeah, you got all of those different guys.
Who else was nominated for? It was like all lyrical albums on the
Royce.
Grammys. Royce, your D Smokes,
Yeah.
your Cordays, Joyner Lucas, M dropped. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a great year, and you gotta think too. We didn't get a major project from the Big Four. We didn't get one from Drake. We didn't get
Nope.
one from.
Drake is coming.
It's coming.
Top
Oh yeah,
of the
but we
year.
didn't get one from Drake. We didn't get one from Kendrick. We didn't get one from Cole. Who's the fourth? We didn't get one from Wale. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, we got a Sean one. Throw Sean it. You know what I mean? Like,
That shit was ass too.
might have been. To each his own. You know what I mean? But we're getting.
I'm actually scared for Kendrick of all of them.
Really? You
Yeah.
think he's got a big
Because
high expectation?
Kendrick was more so of a experiment,
Mm.
experience. So not only did he give you a concept album, he gave you concept videos.
Mhm.
He gave you shit that you gotta kind of sit with.
Replay value shit.
We're not in that time anymore. So I don't know if people are going to really sit down and want to decipher his music at this point. Like,
I think there's a
motherfuckers gonna
market
sit
for
and
everything.
Be like, oh, they gonna listen to it one time and be like, oh, either this shit was dope or it's trash, and you on to the next. That's something that never happened with his music in previous times.
Yeah, that's sad. Now that you said it out loud, though.
Yeah.
Damn. Pray for Kendrick? Is that what we on now? We praying
I
for
think
Kendrick?
so,
He did drop that verse on Busta shit, though, my nigga. Like,
Hey, that shit was hard.
it was hard, but
I mean,
But most of Kendrick's albums are conceptual. They're concept
yeah,
albums.
and that's why I'm not mad at not getting one. Like, for me, I just want the next. I've said this to you every time a Kendrick project drops. I want it to sound like it took as long as we had to wait for the shit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't sound like you put this shit together in 3 months.
Yeah.
And you've been off for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really my only gripe with every Kendrick project has been like,
I think Damn would never work in 2020. Aside from the radio
I'm
singles.
gonna say the radio shit would work.
yeah, the radio
Aside from
stuff
the,
would
aside
go,
from the
but
radio singles.
I mean, half of
I
it
don't
was
think
radio
would
shit,
ever
though.
worked.
Not to say half. A nice amount was radio singles, though.
I mean,
Humble, DNA, the shit Rihanna.
Loyalty.
yeah,
Loyalty,
loyalty,
Love. Love me.
damn, that whole
ass, dude.
damn near
I
that
hated
whole
that, bro.
album was
I'm on the
singles.
way.
It's just crazy.
No,
Give me a ride from
not all of it.
No, well, I mean, I'm saying like to have an album.
I think it was it Duckworth, the one that he was rapping it backwards, or he was.
I think so. That was
That was
the
a
one that he was
story
talking.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some people will because they're emotionally attached to Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
but are they gonna sit down and?
I think there's a
Really sit down
listener
and
for
decipher
that. I think there's a market for that, and I think they know how to cater to that market.
I'm curious to see what the rollout's gonna be like.
Yeah, especially now that he's got his own thing going, you know, with Keem and everything. So it'll be interesting.
Shout out
Or-
Came too, man. Shout out
Yeah,
Vegas
shout out
right
to
there.
Vegas.
Little homie.
Or he
Vegas.
resorts to not making a concept album and just making music that everybody can kind of digest.
And that's fine too.
That's fine too, but like it's been 3.5 years, champion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how long we gonna
You gotta do something.
You gotta have something though. Something gotta come.
Yeah, but you gotta evolve with the times though.
Mhm.
You can't drop 4-minute songs in 2020, 2021. And that's not the time no more.
That's true.
Did he ever really popped off like that? I mean, like he had like his I guess you could say
Kendrick?
B-side shit, like, you know what I mean, like the album shit that people fuck with, but
Yeah.
he like his real hits type shit never really like super long or super. Actually, the longest slowest one was probably "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe."
Yeah.
But
Or-
besides that, though, I mean, what else did he have that was long at all?
How long was the Poetic Justice joint?
That might have been long too. That's another slow down tempo song, but that's three
Granted, it
verses
had
too.
a feature, yeah.
Right. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe had that third verse, and that's another just real slow song. But those were his first two, or first like two of his first three, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was before like Fucking Problems. That was right after Swimming Pools, another long one. But ever since then, like what album? I'm trying to think. What's the next album? Pimp Butterfly. I Love Myself wasn't long. That was actually a very quick song. Like in
Yeah, because I replayed it a few times
Yeah.
when it came out. I mean,
what else on the album? Humble wasn't that long. Let's say the meat of the song wasn't that long. He had a whole bunch
how
of intros
long was
and outros.
DNA?
DNA was 3 minutes.
I got.
Loyalty was almost 4 minutes.
And that was the radio record.
Humble was 2 minutes 57 seconds.
I know Humble was quick.
Love was 3.5 minutes.
So about roughly 3:30.
They all would be.
3:45.
I think
Like if we want to talk like long songs, like Money
the
Trees
average
was
song
long.
I would be around Humble. Humble was 2 minutes and 57 seconds. But it didn't seem that short.
That one definitely that was just a quick tempo song. Yeah, like Money Tree was probably like the longest song I could think of. Like
But
Kendrick
if
that
you
I
go
really fucked with.
but if you go to his first album,
Well, look at
Good Kid, Mad, and if you go to Good Kid, Mad City, right?
Yeah, he got a lot of long.
Bitch don't
there.
kill my don't,
That was
bitch
like
don't
4
kill
and
my
a half.
vibe is 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
Got you. Well, hold on. Now, the thing is, too, you got to remember, he did have
Money
the
Trees
skits,
is 6 minutes and
but he
26
had
seconds.
skits on the fronts and the back of all these songs, though, too. At least, like, you
Poetic
got to know
Justice
that.
5 minutes. Swimming Pool is 5 minutes 13 seconds.
Mm.
Jesus Christ, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is
Long.
12 minutes.
That was 2 songs,
That's
though.
yeah.
But you got to think, though, like, that's the concept
But
shit,
even
though. Like, he had
even just
skits.
having that in one record is too long.
Yeah.
Like you cut that bitch in two.
That was probably the best album of the last, you know
It
what I
was
mean?
dope
Like,
as
of the
fuck.
era.
It was dope as fuck.
Of that, shit. Like, that sound, right before the SoundCloud era hit. Like, that
Yeah.
was the one, nigga. That was it.
Check on your SoundCloud producer friends, by the way.
Right.
Check on them. They going through it right
I
now.
is actually 5 minutes and 36 seconds.
Jesus.
You're looking on the streaming service though. Like it was like a different version of
No, I'm looking at
alright.
I'm looking at the breakdown.
what I mean. I'm saying like that, but there's different.
Yeah, I mean it's a radio version of it, yeah, but studio version.
because even like the music video version, it was quick. You know what I mean? Like, but I get what you're saying though. You can't flood the market with rapping for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
4
Right.
minutes. Overstood.
Because they gonna switch the song midway through your second verse.
I think
Mhm.
I again y'all know how I'm feeling about Drake at this time.
Before you go there,
I don't know how it's gonna resonate.
Real quick, before you go there, I think you about to go. I'm gonna go. I was gonna say make your bold prediction to 2021. Maybe this is where you're going with it, but I don't know. Give me 2 bold predictions.
Hoo-wee. Bold predictions of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole puts out some ass.
Mm.
J drops.
Mm.
J. Cole puts out some trash shit and J drops.
Mm.
We're not gonna take a guess at Jay-Z's production. Like if he's gonna be good or bad.
At this point, I don't think
You can just say it.
Jay cares.
Well, I mean, but we care though. Like as a consumer, do you care if Jay-Z drops a good album or not? Spence?
I think hearing Jay is better than deciphering Jay at this point in his career. Like,
You know what?
he's gonna get hype regardless. It all just depends on who listens. Like, I loved 444. The youth hated it. I wasn't a fan of the Carter album, but it still was getting hyped. You know what I mean?
I hated that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
forgot about that one.
444 was different though, cause
And J. Cole just need to release like some unplugged shit. Like
I
right now, all he's doing is fucking spoken word.
I was like, that's fucked up.
He's literally just doing.
He's just doing
he's
spoken
doing
word
spoken
on
word
beat.
the beat. That's it.
Jesus fuck. All right. Even though this is something that I think has been the wish of everybody, Cole and Kendrick finally dropped that project.
You think that's gonna happen in 2021? That
shit's done, fam.
I think
now look,
I think
that would be major for both of them. I ain't gonna lie
think
to you.
it can
I
happen.
would think that would be major for both of them.
I think that would be dope as fuck.
Only thing about J. Cole projects like going forward, like I feel like he just got that KOD shit out in the nick of time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, did I hit you with?
No, no,
Okay, cool. Bet. He got it out just nick of time, cause he had done that this year or you know what I mean, like tail end of 2019.
Right.
Shit would not have got the love.
He did
that it
release
got.
the two. I think it was 2 songs. He
Released those 2 songs. What I'm getting at though that Revenge the Dreamer shit or whatever.
Yeah, that compilation
That
shit was crazy.
Even though it won a Grammy, didn't it? I think it did. But like,
I think, or it got nominated at least, but I
Okay.
believe it won.
got you.
But yeah, like that whole series in itself is
That shit got
stupid.
no love, no.
It did, but not amongst the commercial crowd, and that's the thing.
Right.
Like,
It had a moment.
yeah, it definitely had its moment.
The rollout was better than the album, in my opinion. It didn't live up to the rollout.
The documentary that went with it and everything was, kind of cool.
That everybody sent out their little invites, shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that whole idea was dope. But yeah, I think Kendrick and Cole doing something would be amazing. I think that would be.
Man, that shit is over.
That was shut down.
That shit over said and done with, man.
I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. I think it could be
get
dope.
Wayne and Jewels before that.
Or at the very least, you have executive produced album by Kendrick, executive produced by Cole.
Okay.
That's tough. Kendrick ain't got a project with his team.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
What he got?
I know Nas.
Fucking Good Kid, Mad City was like.
Nigga, what verse? What Kendrick has never had more than one verse on an album from his crew.
You talking about from his crew? You talking about like verses wise?
I'm talking from.
Okay.
I mean anything like he always put him.
with J Rock.
He had Money Trees, and he had.
But I think you'll hear Kendrick more on they shit. Than,
You hear Kendrick on they shit, but you won't hear them on Kendrick shit. Like
yeah.
Kendrick's the top dog.
But again, is it a good fit though? Because the majority of his albums are conceptual.
I think it'd be cold if he did like a group of like a TDE project came out. That'd be hard. That's when we talking.
When they supposed to have albums like Black Hippie.
That's like their group name.
Yeah, see that.
But something like that would be cold.
That would be ignorant.
What song they did? What
Vice
song was
City.
that they redid? It was a Schoolboy Q song that I fucked with. That they redid.
Oh,
It was like the Black Hippie remix. What song was that?
no, was it cute or was it the recipe? Was
No,
it
an
Kendrick's
actual-
joint? Because it's a Black Hippie remix to.
When did that part?
That part.
That part.
Yeah.
But it was a Black Hippie remix. It's all of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah, they did Vice City. That shit was hard.
Vice City did. They got a couple records. Like it's not like they don't have a
but
documented history.
to have a whole project of that,
even
would
if it's 8 songs, 7 songs, whatever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's hard to get all them niggas together. That shit is harder.
Nigga, they always manage to get the Kendrick ad libs
yeah,
and the Kendrick hook. You know what I mean? And the Kendrick verse.
Yeah, but Kendrick does conceptual albums, so
Nigga.
I'm sure it's harder for his projects because
That's why I think the TDE album be so perfect. It'll benefit everybody. It'll give him the bounce and the cadence and the
but
tempo.
you
that he
technically
needs.
got that with the Black Panther album.
keep it.
Like I think
You
it was.
technically got that. You technically
Like,
got that with the Black
imagine
Panther
an
album.
album
That was
full
a
of that.
TDE album.
It was, yeah. But imagine if
That will be a letdown if Black Panther wasn't attached to it.
it had some heat.
Had some
I
heat.
think it'd have got
Had some
more
heat,
love.
But the hype behind it was what
with a
it
full
did add
project,
to
it
it.
would be a letdown without the Black Panther name attached to it.
Full
They couldn't-
project wise,
They couldn't
like,
put that out as a TDE album in that them niggas be like, this shit hard.
It had some heat.
Come on,
If they'd have cut it down some, they'd have kept they'd have kept 7 songs. Out of 7 songs, they kept the best 7. It'd have been some heat. Heat, nigga. What's your second prediction, my nigga?
Second prediction. And I don't wish it, but I think like part of this regular season NBA is gonna be back in the bubble. Niggas is tripping already, bro.
Oh, I thought we was talking about hip hop.
Oh,
I did
well.
too, but
My
I
predictions
get
is
you.
all-
Oh, my bad. Well, shit, if we just talking hip hop, Jack Harlow about to have a year. I do think that.
I tried to tell you niggas.
Jack Harlow's
He
about
came
to.
here like,
Yeah,
oh,
my
no,
bad.
no,
But if
no,
we're talking just
no.
hip hop, Jack Harlow's about to have a fucking year.
Okay. I hope so.
I really,
I pray he does.
I would enjoy
Have you
seeing
listened
it.
to his project yet?
Yeah, that shit's.
He did. He liked it a lot. I heard.
Okay.
Enough. I heard
I-
enough to know I don't like it.
I enjoy.
Yeah.
I can understand why you wouldn't care for it too much, but as some like I understand he's trying to cater towards the rapidy rap, but also these kids.
Yeah.
And the balance that he finds in that, I like.
So why would Miles hate it?
Because I think it's too catering to the current sound. Because that boy can rap his ass off.
Ooh.
The thing about me is like I the reason why I said I didn't say it wasn't a good album because I mean
Yeah.
technically it was
Technically, it's a
solid.
good album. Yeah.
The thing with me is nothing had a replay value for me.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing.
Is that some of your bias though?
No. I mean, it's like there's
Because music in general today has no replay.
right, and that's why a lot of music today isn't gonna get.
Don't get added to the
Yeah,
library.
don't get added to the library. That's just me though. I listen and I
Yeah.
admit he's talented, but what's the word? There's nothing. You didn't add anything with this. If this project never came out, we didn't miss anything.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like there's no like, oh shit. Like there's no world
I see what you're
stopping
saying.
moments
Yeah,
anymore in music. You know what I mean? There's no like, yo, hold
And
on.
I think we've gotten to that because I think a lot of artists lean on the production for that now. And that I think that's the worst part of it. Cause I will say from that one album, even though he was rapping his ass off, you could definitely tell if the production was leaned upon. Point blank period. There ain't no other way to put it. The production was leaned upon. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like you should have hot beats on all of your shit. But I don't think the beat should carry the record. Like I don't think when people turn on the record, the only hot part or the only replayable
I can't
part
wait
is
to hear
the
that
beat.
beat.
You know what I'm saying? And it comes back down to memorable hooks, things of that nature. Because, I mean, at this point, niggas' hooks is a whole nother verse at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to making shit that people can fucking remember. Everybody's not every rap consumer is not an aspiring rapper.
That's a fact.
So
Very much.
every rap consumer is not about to sit here and memorize your entire fucking song.
Yeah.
So if your hook sound like a fucking verse, ain't nobody memorizing that shit.
Right.
And I think that's the only, to me, that's I won't say that's the only downside. That's one of the downsides of that Jack Harlow album is hooks were just
Going.
But also lack of direction in the sense of there was a little bit of something for every crowd.
Yeah.
And while in theory that may seem like a good idea, you make a mixtape that way, if that makes sense. I don't think that's how you make an album. You know what I'm saying? I feel an album should have some sort of sonic direction,
Some cohesiveness.
I should be able to put a general feeling or sound to that project. You know what I'm saying? And with this project, even though it's a great debut joint, it's all over the place. You got summer records, you got fucking Drake type records, you got the rapidy rap joints.
That's exactly. It's a lot of type records.
Yeah,
a lot of type
It's
records.
like it's a type beat album.
I want to make a Drake type
You know,
song.
it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it's a type beat album. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you can definitely
Cookie
tell.
cutter that shit.
Yeah, but you could also tell, like, at least to me, they just let him do. They just gave him beats and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which, hey, this your first joint, cool, do that. But the next one has
Put some thought into your shit. my
yeah,
nigga.
because the nigga he can
what I mean?
really rap,
can really
and
rap.
that's what really impressed me. I wasn't expecting, the versatility in his technique. I was expecting the one trick pony. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting, oh, okay, you really only got these few rhythmic patterns that you could really do, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, you really got some
You skilled,
bars.
yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So it makes me look forward to the next project for sure. But yeah, that's my second prediction. He gonna have a hell of a year.
Miles?
Personally, I'm being optimistic, very extremely optimistic. I just have such a strong feeling, even if it's not in January. I feel that there will be a moment where Drake reminds us he's not only the hottest in the game, but
still
he's
that nigga.
he's the best in the game. Like he
Oh.
gonna have a LeBron year. Like
I
he's like,
think-
my nigga. Oh, y'all thought I was got you, my nigga.
I
Let me
think
get
this
this
Lover
triple
Boy
dub.
shit is not gonna be what we expecting.
Right, and
I
I
think
think
this Lover Boy shit is not gonna be what we expected, and I'm ready for it.
what nigga? I heard about the Benny verse. I heard he got a Benny verse on it. Like
Yeah,
I'm just like, and Benny's on interview like, man, said shit. Drake sent me the song first, my nigga. Like
But you
Drake's
know what?
in his bag.
It at one point or another, the one thing I've come to realize about Drake, at one point or another, he listens to his audience.
Yes.
At some point or another, he listens to his audience. We begged this nigga for a mixtape, he put one out.
Mm-hmm.
We been begging this nigga to rap again. That nigga's rapping.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he does listen to his audience. So I wouldn't be surprised if this. I get the title, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a straight.
Drake's albums would be incredible if they weren't so bloated.
Uh,
They'd be too long.
But
man.
that's a money grab too, though, because you got to remember if
That's
he's
true.
getting 100 million streams a
Right.
song on average, why would I not put out 20 songs? I've recorded 400 this year.
Mhm.
Like fuck no,
Okay.
you're gonna get these. You're gonna get all these. Oh, I got some old ones from last project I didn't use. Fuck it, here's 3 more. Same thing like Chris Brown does. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it'll be a classic at all, but I definitely think this is the year we're like, okay,
yeah, Drake is a
welcome
nigga
back,
who
Brown. My bad.
his B-sides will
Yeah.
take off.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And what's what's two?
Two. I think we're gonna get probably the most solid. How's it called? Posthumous Nipsey album. Like Nipsey. There's gonna be a Nipsey album that's gonna.
You think
come.
he had that much music?
Oh man,
recorded?
I can almost guarantee it. I don't know, like certain people like
I don't know if
like
he had that much music out.
another album worth.
I don't know. I mean, I would love it. I hope
We
so.
would have seen something already. Maybe he got some verses that he can. Cause I know his artist Jay Stone just came out with an album on Friday,
He just dropped the album.
and he had like 2
I missed
Nipsey
him.
verses.
I missed Jay Stone.
Yeah,
Hold
like-
on, put me on.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had some shit in the tuck for the
I
whole
think he had like 2
Puma
Nipsey
collab
verses only
shit.
that I remember.
yeah, he dropped the whole album. I missed it.
You gonna have to peep that. Shout out Jay Stone.
How many Nip verses he got on there? I know it's one.
He got one with T.I., got one with Dom.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
T.I. did his thing on
and
that joint too.
Yeah,
started with nothing.
T.I. did his joint on there.
I'm gonna have to peep that.
Nice.
I'm curious to know what is going to be our next like official rap beef. I miss it. Not the Chicago.
I'm gonna say
shit.
like you didn't
I'm
kill
talking about
BBJ, though.
I'm talking about on wax.
On wax.
Like I miss it. We ain't had one in a minute.
I'm pretty sure Push is waiting to antagonize Drake from the drop. He's waiting, like he's just that little kid.
I'm
like
burnt
I can't
out
wait.
on that shit though.
I'm burnt out on it too,
lie,
but I'm here for it though.
I mean, I'll take it.
I'm gonna listen.
Push was the only one to like really punch through Drake's armor.
Well, I mean, when you got tabloid style news,
I'm talking about just two rappers
with problems.
On wax. When was the last time we've had that?
Pusha T, Drake. Like, I mean, on a big
what
level.
Was that almost 2 years ago?
More than that.
Yeah.
It was probably like 2017, I'm assuming. I think so. I think his son just turned like 3. Yeah, probably like 2017 type shit.
So I missed that. You know, I hope the next time we get it, it's something good too.
It's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be if we talking beef. It's probably be somebody popping off a tour and he pop back and we have like singer rap beef.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the Baby and Tory Lanez. Like imagine that. Nobody want to see that. Nobody worried about.
I remember when R. Kelly and Trey songs.
Right? Yeah. Right.
I don't need this shit.
Remember Bow Wow and Romeo one day? Like what? No. Like oh that's
18 making more than your dad.
Disrespectful.
No, you're not Bow Wow, not his dad, but all right, my nigga.
Yeah, R&B beef is no good.
Yeah, nobody want no.
We don't want that.
R. Kelly and Trey
singing
songs
niggas.
Terrible.
Remember who was it? Trey and August Alsina? Was that it?
Boy.
I remember Trey and August.
Or was it Chris Brown and August Alsina? It was somebody August
I
Alsina.
remember Trey and R. Kelly.
I remember
That shit was funny. That was when Kels was on his elephants don't swat flies. I was like, you clown ass nigga. All right, man.
Nut ass freak boy.
Nasty nigga.
Lastly though, what's one thing you were hoping for that didn't, excluding like a specific album? Oh, we didn't get a Drake out, we didn't get a Kendrick out. Like, what's something you really wanted to see happen this year that you didn't get to see happen?
One thing this year that I wanted to happen that I didn't see happen?
Yeah, 2020.
One thing that happened.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's tough.
We really didn't get an album from
Excluding albums that we didn't get. Like, what else besides? Oh, we never got a Kendrick out. Besides that shit, like, what did we miss?
in hip hop.
In hip hop, yeah.
That we didn't get. Correct?
That we didn't get, yes.
Damn. We didn't get a break. Shit.
True.
Hip hop was nonstop this year, like nonstop.
So you wanted a break from it, like a time to breathe?
Not a break, but like it was a lot. That's a hard question.
That's crazy because there was nothing at the top of the pandemic. Everybody was like, oh, let's feel this out, see what happens.
Yeah, it was like
Then they're like, nah, it ain't going nowhere. Come on,
people stopped dropping for it. It was about like a week or two where people
and then niggas got right back to dropping. I'd say, especially due to this whole pandemic, something that I really
did we get a major R&B album this year? I know we had some good R&B, but like
no, Summer was last year, wasn't she?
I think so. I know Dollar Sign dropped.
Yeah,
or was Summer top of this year?
I think.
I know there was some great R&B this year, but I'm talking about like a for real.
I don't
like
think like no groundbreaking joint. Nah.
So
maybe that's something.
Let's see. You had Janae, you had Kehlani, you had Weeknd, you had Brandy, you had Tiana Taylor, you had Dollar Sign, you had Brent Faiyaz, you had Bieber, you had Ariana. It's just the ones I'm going off that we know. Oh, Kim dropped a new album. Oh.
Like the
Think about the day I met the guitar voice.
Oh yeah,
bald nigga, yeah. do. Yes, Kim.
If it's love,
Yep, him. I'll be outside your window,
baby. Yeah, nah. What I expected to happen, especially due to the pandemic, was like the value of an actual stream to be over an actual cent. That ain't happened yet, so it's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I was. Hope y'all don't judge me, cause like I was really like a fan of this album, and I really, 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 really. I see Noah got his eyes closed. Really, hopefully we're on the same page. I really could not wait to go see a goddamn Kanye tour. I love Jesus or whatever. God is King.
All right.
Jesus is King.
Yeah. That,
oh my God.
that would have been dope.
You ever been to a Kanye show, Spence?
I have not. I heard it.
He know how to put on.
He knows how to capture the audience visually, live in person. Like there's always something going on to keep your eyes on the stage or on the screen. Yeah, it's like it's the dopest
and
shit.
I
ever.
really like the album too. I think that was the most.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the most, from a musicianship standpoint, that album is going to stick, especially with churches. Like that shit was. That shit was great.
Nigga had the choir. Nigga had the, you know what I mean, like the little Calabasas outside church
yeah,
shit.
That
like,
shit was dope.
That shit was great, man.
Oh, man. Shit
was great.
To see that in concert.
That shit was ill.
Like what? 100,000 people, we all locking arms. Like what? Singing Jesus
doing
walks
y'all shit.
on some kumbaya shit.
Wow.
And I'm not mad at him either, because the religious community will really support you. Like they not just gonna listen to your shit and not buy it.
They gonna come to the show. They gonna bring their kids.
Yeah.
See, baby.
I'm not mad at the move.
I just hope it's not a move. I hope it's authentic. But
no, I'm not mad at the move.
Time will tell. Yeah, that was something I was like really looking forward to. I'm like, I'm going to see, goddamn, Kanye, Minister West.
Yeah.
Pastor West.
And then Bovid.
And then you're right. And then Rona popped up, and you know what I mean.
It's crazy.
Put all the shit down. So I don't know.
Sad times.
I think this was a good like hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like to wing it, like with no like news stories.
I'm scared to say I'm ready for 2022.
You gonna skip 2021?
High key.
Wait,
I'm hibernating.
Skip a year?
I'm with you though. Like I'm
really scared because in 2019 I was, everybody be like, man, we can't wait to 2020.
But technically,
like 2020 was like,
technically
right.
This is 2021 is the start of the new decade.
Yeah.
We was tripping. Technically, 2021 is the start of the new decade.
On ones and end
technically, we've had a shitty end of the decade.
It's a fact.
So,
but I'm not even gonna say that. I'm literally taking things one day at a time.
I feel it.
Man, everybody was like, we can't wait till 20. All right.
Right. But hey, to be real, there was a lot of people at the beginning of in March that thought we wouldn't even make it this far. So, I mean, shit.
Look at this nigga.
We here, baby.
Nigga already talking.
But nigga did not waste no time.
Spencer's on Facebook.
You know what,
running
man?
them up, nigga.
We need a Gatekeepers Facebook group coming soon.
I'm trying to
coming soon. Goddamn.
I'm trying to get more active, man.
All right, good.
Somebody said Snoop Dogg.
Ah, damn.
I spend about 20 minutes on Facebook a week.
I feel it.
Cap, my nigga, you be on Facebook.
No, I be on Facebook literally 20. I be looking at my screen time and shit. I'm on Facebook like 20. Last week it was like 25 minutes a week.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Whatever. Go ahead, give me a social then.
Just call me Spence, man.
With no E at the end. In that bitch
and
with
no
the
T
C.
on just. It's just just.
Yeah, it's just.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You'll call me.
Crazy. We spelling his shit out.
That's
clarifying for the people.
You know what I'm saying? That's respect
Brothers
right
keepers
there,
and shit.
That's what we do, man.
Nah, but it's your boy Noise, Beats by Noise, everywhere, beatsbynoise.com if you need beats. Add me on Snapchat. I'll be going live on Tagged and shit. Holla at your boy. Yeah, Beats by Noise.
You going live on Tagged? What's that?
Yeah. So
we'll put you on.
We'll put you on. But basically, I go live in here. I make beats on Tag. People send me gifts. I make money.
Oh wow, okay.
Like OnlyFans, but
Yeah,
for like,
but I ain't gotta bust it open.
it's easy for him because he makes beats.
Got
So
you. Okay.
like it actually would be a dope idea for the for everything, really.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I ain't
That's
say.
what's up.
yeah. So
It's Miles Low Music on PlayStation Network, ITZ Miles Low. Miles Low Music on Instagram, on Twitter, on what else? YouTube, Pornhub, Tinder. I gotta get them all out, you know. What else? What else I got? Bumble, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle. Whites Only. I'm on there too.
How do you like? How do you like start talking to somebody on Christian Mingle? Like,
Hit him with the
Lord is
hit him
my
with the
shepherd.
Umar Johnson, Peace Queen.
No
Right.
weapon.
You know what I'm saying? Peace Queen.
oh my God,
How's your morning?
we share the same favorite Bible verse.
I don't want to play no more. We out.
Hey man, 2020, man. See y'all next year.
See y'all
At
next
the
year,
Gatekeepers
man.
_podcast. Fuck with y'all. Fuck with the boys.